Oric Consulting presents the Oracle Podcast with Anton Marshall. Hello, I'm Anton Marshall, and you are listening to the Oracle Podcast. Today is something very special for me. I'm talking to on the line from Johannesburg, I believe it is, Miss Kim Saville from Kim Saville Productions. How are you doing, Kim?
I'm fine, thank you, Anton. How are you doing?
I'm very, very well, thank you. Kim, thanks for talking to us today. I want to start off by relating a bit of a story. Since I vaguely remember, and this must have been, I don't know, I'm not going to mention a year, but picking up records from a Miss Kim Saville when I was still doing university radio. Kim, I wondered if you could take us from those days when you were representative for those record labels to where you are now in the world and in business.
Jeez, where did I start? Well, okay, where I started was with CNA, Central News Agency. That was quite a thing, and I was had a record store, and I became buyer for Johannesburg area. And then I joined Joy Music straight after that, which was the biggest mega store in Johannesburg. Imported records, everything, and it was started by Ian Furr, who's got Sorbet, all the Sorbet stores today. Very clever man. And then from there, I went to Weir Records, Warner Brothers, and was label manager there and head of PR and promotions and publicity. And then from there, I went on to EMI. And while I was at Weir, we released people like Evoid, Petit Cheval, Falling Mirror, people like that, and Leslie Ray Dowling. That was the time I was at Weir. It was very exciting times.
Yeah, someone said the glory years of South African pop music, isn't it?
Jeez, it was. It was the 80s was something. It was the 80s has I reckon 80s has got a lot to do with all music. Everybody had a hit, no matter what sound. I mean, there was Fine Young Cannibals. They had hits. Tears for Fears. Then you had the Cult. It was just so versatile, that era. So that's when I was in the business. Then I joined EMI and I released Zig Zig Sputnik.
That's one of my favorites, yeah.
Yeah, and the Pet Shop Boys and Climby Fisher Band and so many. Betty Davis Eyes, Kim Carnes. I worked with Roddy Quinn. And then Roddy went on to start his own management company, and then I moved to Cape Town, and I left EMI and I moved to Cape Town and I started KSP, which was media and marketing, but mainly music focused agency. And we did the Camel parties, we did Peter Stuyvesant parties, we did Benson and Hedges, I did all the Lucky Strike mystery parties. I worked with big concerts for 17 years, Universal for 14 years. I represented David Gresham, Gallo Record Company, GRC. And the only one I didn't represent was BMG, which was Sony and BMG at the time. And that was my time in Cape Town, and it was 17 years of chaos. It was just concerts, 17, we do a concert a month or sometimes two a month. And then I'd sort of stumble to work the next day and handle all, everything else, all the other clients. It was great fun, though. Wow. And worked with excellent bands. So I had the best of the bunch, I think, in the day.
Absolutely brilliant. So, if anyone can claim to have actually done it all on that side of things, it might be you in this country.
One other thing I did when I was 22, I was a DJ as well. I was a DJ at a nightclub called Decadence.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah, Decadence in the day, and I used to DJ there and then stumble to work on a Friday morning. And I'm amazed I'm alive. No, I'm joking. No, I've had a great journey. I'm actually writing a book. I keep on saying I'm doing it, but I am slowly. Just about life and as I've experienced it, because you can't. I'm thinking of calling it "You Can't Make This Shit Up."
It's a great title.
And that comes from Ray Joseph, a very good friend of mine. But he always says that, and I think that's the title. It has to be. So I was DJ, everything I wanted to do. When people are young, they must go for. You get goals and you achieve those goals. But as you get older, people sort of don't do that anymore. I don't know what it is, if it's fear of not, or fear of what they've experienced or whatever. I don't know. But you've got to set goals and go for it. That's what makes life interesting, I think.
You of all people should be most qualified to also then comment about something like, we have lots of opinions these days on the thing called Facebook and the social networks. What has changed fundamentally, if anything, in your opinion, between, say, the artists and labels of today or of yesterday, or from the time that you were working in that industry very hard, to today? What's the fundamental difference, say, with artists?
Okay, well, in the old days, you would discover you'd spot new talent, sign them up, invest in videos, and whatever, and then just, we used to take chances in the day. I mean, even with international music, we would always take a chance, and if it broke, it was very exciting for us. I think today, because of sales dropping and everything, there's not much passion in the sense of, okay, we're going to put it out, and how's it going to happen now? Because most of the record stores are closing, and my feeling is that we're on a global scale now. I don't know why everyone's moaning. We were never global before, and now we've got this wonderful route of the internet and downloading and getting you out there and social media and instant feedback. And if you look at people that have really, like that guy Sai, he made it on a video. So people are wanting to show us. They don't go to Google now and read reams of stuff. They go, show me, and they go straight to YouTube. And I think a lot of people haven't got time to read through stuff. And I think that if you are visual on social media and on YouTube, and you've got to tell people to like your stuff too. People must remember that. There's a like button, but unless you still instruct the person, please like my song, and they think, oh, I do like it, so I will like it. So it's more powerful. We must actually think of ways to expand this, because we're across the world now, whereas we didn't have that before. Yeah, and I think the biggest scare for a lot of people is payment. How do they get paid? How do we do this? And then you've got Taylor Swift who cancels her Spotify. I think that was fabulous, and just to wake everyone up. But I think this Jay-Z thing's very interesting. He's Tidal. He just started Tidal, and he had practically all the people that count in the music business at the press conference, and no one had any idea of this coming. So he's another one to look at. But if I like something and I'm on Facebook, I post it. And a lot of people have been saying to me, what sort of music are you listening to? So I've been linking my channel on YouTube, because I've got favorites and dance and whatever, because my music is right across the board. I mean, I never used to like country. I don't know what's happened. All of a sudden, I'm listening to country. And there's some great stuff, eh?
So it's expanded your tastes as well.
It's expanded my taste, and also show me the video. So I drove everyone mad with the brand new Nickelback video, by the way, yesterday.
But that won you some fans.
Yeah, but there's a thing on Facebook that says, how to get rid of your friends, and you click in there, and it tells you that's all the ones that like Nickelback. We had Nickelback website.
Oh, that's great.
Hilarious. So anyway, when I see something new, and I just send it off, because I've got a passion. I still got the passion, if you haven't got passion for music, I don't know.
Right.
I find a lot of the youngsters now, it's all about the artists and the backstage and the celebrity. I don't understand that. It's music's got to bite you. It's got to make you feel.
Now, you started KSP so long ago, and now you've got Saville Creative, I think it is.
Yeah.
How has the business of what you do changed in that time?
Well, a lot of it is electronic. People deal with each other electronically. I still go see people. I believe in interaction with people, still very important. I mean, not on the scope that I used to do it, because I'll be exhausted now. I'm amazed I've got a brain left, because it's been picked so often, and a lot of my knowledge is in my head. And where I'm going now with Saville Creative is I work with mind maps, and what I do is I look at it from the top, like an aerial view, like I want to play at the project, and I go, right, where can I take this? And I've also go into people that have been too close to projects, whether it be music, a brand, or anything, and then they brief me on it, and I go away and think about it, and then go back and present it. And two of the presentations I've just done, we're in the process of talking about, so they're very exciting. One's a big event, and the other one is to launch something. So, and it's just through mind maps that I've got this, and how my mind works. I'm a visual person. And then once they like the things and I cross things off the mind map, then I work on the document and present a document. And that's how I'm going now. And it also incorporates brands. I remember reading something about Germany, where all the Autobahn used to be, where all the cars used to be. What they're doing now is they're putting the cars and the brands and the clothes and everything relating to that car, targeting that certain individual, So when you walk in there, you got everything you want, your handbag, your whatever.
Wow.
So it's serious research and marketing and seeing what's going on. And I'm all over the place watching trend hunters and trends and what's going on. Mobile is the most powerful thing. I mean, you can see it by being around kids. They don't even focus.
Right.
And all the kids need glasses now because they're going to sleep with their cell phones and then looking at themselves at night and getting blind as bats.
Has South African music effectively migrated to that mobile platform yet, in your opinion?
Yes, on iTunes. iTunes is fantastic. I mean, it's one of the best inventions ever, as well. And being able to, I think it has progressed. And also you can see the video, straight away.
There have been lots of criticisms leveled at the entertainment business, at the music business, that it's very male-centric. In your years of working in the business, did you ever perceive that? And how do you think you would sort of react to this idea that perhaps as a woman in the business, you've succeeded as well as you've done?
Well, you see, you've got to, the people that are behind the music. If you've got someone behind you, you're already there, hey?
Right.
But you've got to just take chances. I mean, if I was a band and I want people to hear my stuff, I would see what label I wanted to be on, number one, because there are still labels and they do have their value. And so, for instance, whenever I like a song, it's on the Interscope label. It's unbelievable. And they know how to target their people. And all the music's different. Like, for instance, there's a guy called Jamie N. Commons. Sorry. You must give him a listen. Another guy called Yellow Wolf. Now, Yellow Wolf is like Eminem, but the songs, when you play it, it appeals to you and where you're at the moment, whatever. And that's what it all is feeling the passion of the music. Can I relate to the song? So if you are a band in South Africa, find out what label you like. Find out what music you like, and then target the main person. Put a big stamp on the back saying, made in South Africa, because you'll be heard. That's my theory. Go straight to the horse's mouth.
What's your big ambition in the business before you shut it all down?
I still believe in Sean Jacobs. He's just been in the studio and recording new music, and I saw him on Friday night, and he's a star. He's a superstar. And when I got him onto the Nickelback show, Nickelback watched his whole set. Where does that happen? Nickelback stood and watched his whole set. He had people screaming, and I was walking around the auditorium, and I heard people saying, "Where's this guy from? Is he from South Africa? I can't believe it." So he is a talent. I think the Antwoord are fantastic. Some of their videos are hectic, but I think what they did was they hit with a bang. No one knew in the industry that they were coming. No one. Not even the Oak, whoever the Oak is in the industry. They came, they conquered, and they're overseas, and they are now in a movie. David Lynch, they've met David Lynch. I always said Waddy would be a great actor because he confirms to any role he plays. All his bands have been different, and he would make a great actor. So he met David Lynch, and I thought this was it. He's going to get a role. And then he got a role in Chappie. So, and also it's a business. People must treat it as a business. It's not just the chicks backstage and let's just go and have a jaw. And treat the Rolling Stones, perfect example. Where they keep on threatening never to tour again, and they're doing another spring tour. It's coming. and Keith Richards still alive, just to point out.
Indeed.
He always pops up when someone dies. Bet you, the latest one is you've got to leave the world in a good place, and it's for Keith Richards. He'll survive us all. Don't ruin the world for him.
He probably will. Kim Saville, thank you so much for the time today. It's been a great chat. I hope to chat again very soon. But yeah, some great advice and some great views from one of the people that would have been in this industry for a lot longer than you or me, people out there. Kim, thank you very much once again.
Thank you, Anton.
You have been listening to the Oracle Podcast, brought to you by Ore Consulting, www.oreconsulting.co.za.